Can you imagine not feeling the panic and fear of anxiety? Can you imagine what it would be like if stressful situations didn't overwhelm you? If life's challenges didn't set your heart racing, give you cold sweats, and leave you short of breath? Can you imagine feeling calm and centered without expensive anxiety medications that often come with nasty side effects? My name is Gregory Palumbo with Mind Body Series, and my partner Dr. Frank Lawless and I are going to reveal a technique that will minimize the effects of anxiety without drugging you, costing you a fortune, or asking you to change your lifestyle. So keep watching. This technique has been clinically demonstrated to reduce anxiety and maintain that reduction better than using drugs or therapy alone. In fact, the long-term reduction in anxiety is astonishing, and when we show you this technique a little later in this video, you will look back at this moment and realize just how powerful and simple it will be for you to never suffer the debilitating effects of anxiety again. You've probably heard of the positive effect that exercise has on eliminating depression. Well, recent studies confirm that exercise is also more effective than medications for reducing anxiety and maintaining that reduction long term. We found that exercise seems to work with just about everybody under most situations, reveals one study's co-author, Pat O'Connor, professor and co-director of the UGA Exercise Psychology Laboratory. If you exercise, you'll not only reduce your anxiety, but you'll be better able to maintain that reduced anxiety when confronted with emotional events, states J. Carson Smith, assistant professor of kinesiology, as reported in the Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise. The challenge with exercise is that the time commitment makes daily consistency nearly impossible long term. And consistency is absolutely crucial for the anxiety relief properties of exercise to really take hold for you. When it comes to exercise, you may have thought you heard it all and even tried it all, but you have probably never heard of this. And it's not something you have to be an athlete to do or something you have to change your lifestyle to fit into your life. Anyone in any condition can do this, and it does not require setting aside an hour or more each day for exercise, prepping for exercise, and travel time. In a few minutes, I'll tell you exactly what this technique is. But first, this dates back to primal humans. The ancients were unaware that they possessed the fitness secret that we have all been fantasizing about for decades now. They naturally did one simple, quick thing that automatically activates the body's circulatory, digestive, nervous, and metabolic systems. Just imagine this for a moment. What do you picture a caveman doing to stay in shape on a daily basis? Well, I can tell you what they didn't do. And this is exactly why we struggle today with being out of shape and overweight, and with all the mental and physical issues that go along with that. And yet, you can solve this problem in less than 24 hours. First, what did you imagine? Did you picture ancient men and women exercising for an hour a day, maybe working out, lifting rocks, going for daily jogs in the jungle? If you did, you'd be mistaken. The truth is that most of their exercise came from hunting and gathering. Rigorous activity for a couple of minutes, that's it. Now, before you think this is something I have to be an athlete to do, this is not P90X, the insanity workout, or anything like that. This is something completely different, and believe it or not, ancient men and women had a longer lifespan than us. The only thing that allows us to actually live longer is our medical support and the fact that life is safer. But all things being equal, ancient men and women lived longer and without the diseases we have, and they were not out of shape. In fact, they lived their lives in optimal condition. Here's how they did it. And here's how your body is genetically programmed to maintain optimal physical conditioning. Either do this or you will always have issues with the consequences and diseases that come from being out of shape. Here it is. Our early ancestors exerted themselves for short periods of time, a few times each day. Now, this may seem too simple to work, but believe you me, it works like crazy, and there's great science too. And here's why. Your body is not meant to exercise for 30 minutes to an hour straight, despite what you've heard from experts. The body evolved into the most advanced biological life form in the history of the earth without the need for the gym and diets. In fact, how many times have you or a friend begun a new fitness program only to injure yourself, get too busy, or even get sick soon after starting? And then you never went back to it. Is that what you want? Of course not. But that's what happens with typical fitness programs. You go from little exercise to 30 minutes to an hour of exercise. That's not just hard to sustain from a scheduling perspective. That kind of radical increase in physical activity levels causes soreness, pain, and injuries, forcing you to take time off to recover. The level of consistency is simply never there for you to reap the complete benefits of exercise for anxiety. Yes, all fitness programs fail long-term for this simple reason. But there is a way around this problem that's so simple anyone can do it. You just have to take 60 to 90 seconds to exercise before you eat. Now, just doing that without the right exercises and the right timing would be challenging. However, with the right exercises and the right timing, 90 seconds is all it takes to literally ignite your metabolism, digestive system, circulatory system, and your nervous system. And that literally evaporates your anxiety. And the best part of the deal is that you will never be forced to add any other exercises or take any additional time in order to maintain the mental and physical health benefits of exercise that reduces and even eliminates your experience of anxiety. This is true. This is not a gimmick. MyMobileMinute was developed by best-selling author and psychologist Dr. Frank Lawless of The Dr. Phil Show and fitness guru and expert Michael Carson. This is the real thing. Folks say that it's the first fitness program that actually works for them without changing their lives or putting more pressure, stress, and time commitments on them. Why is that? Because it's a program that's practical for anyone, no matter how busy you are, how old you are, or what kind of shape you currently are in. Even if you have a thyroid condition, bad genes, food addictions, emotional eating habits, maybe you're older and you've tried everything else. The magazines and other fitness gurus haven't told you this technique because they just plain don't know it yet. And they're stuck in the old way, in the way that depends on you staying out of shape for them to stay in business. MyMobileMinute works for men, women, even kids and teens. Now, I have to tell you the first thing I learned when I went from overweight and out of shape to physically fit. The mental anxiety and depression that you experience is immediately reduced or eliminated by exercise. The challenge is making time for it. Most so-called professionals think it's all about cardio or weight training and spending at least an hour 3 or 4 times a week exercising. But you'll be astonished when you find out that the human body does not require long hours of exercise or intense weight training in order to achieve optimal physical conditioning. First, stop thinking of exercise as something that should take a long time. Second, break free from the thought that exercise is hard work. You probably are too tired, too overworked, too overbooked to add something else that's hard work to your plate. You may even hate exercise. That's okay. We have a fantastic way for you to get the benefit of exercise without all of the headaches of exercise. When you emotionally and mentally are looking at exercise as hard work and time-consuming, you feel imprisoned by circumstances. This results in an ever-expanding waistband, which adds even more anxiety and depression to your life. Dr. Phil says, MyMobileMinute provides users a simple, foolproof, no-excuse fitness system. It's practical, realistic, and even though it may sound counterintuitive, it's actually highly effective. You can do this. Dietitian Jamie Leff says, this system is also great for weight loss. Because exercise naturally reduces appetite and causes healthy cravings, and the way MyMobileMinute makes use of our body's built-in metabolic response to these short bursts of exercise, I'm seeing my clients make healthier choices on their own. And because they aren't being forced to make those changes, there isn't that resentment and sense of deprivation. Dr. Frank Lawless, best-selling author and renowned psychologist, says mentally, this is the only real way to approach long-term fitness. Unlike traditional programs, MyMobileMinute doesn't make the body do things it wasn't designed for. Long workouts and dieting make the body think that you're being chased by prey or that there's a famine. This stresses out your body, and once that happens, it's only a matter of time before your body finds a way to get you to stop moving and start gorging. It's a built-in defense mechanism to protect us from starving or being some animal's dinner. Nobody has the willpower to fight Mother Nature. MyMobileMinute gets around this by going back to our primal roots and using our body's automatic defense mechanisms to ignite our metabolism so the calories we eat are turned into muscle and energy instead of stored as fat. This is a program that works and that people can easily follow. That's what the experts say. Let's get to what you really want to know. Will this program work for me? How fast will it work? Is it guaranteed to work? And is there support? Typical fitness programs take a lot of effort and willpower to maintain. Within a few short weeks of starting MyMobileMinute, the results you get from such incredibly minimal effort will make you realize that this is something you will continue to do willingly, happily, and effortlessly forever. And that is what you want. Something that you can live with forever to reduce and eliminate your anxiety forever. And no one really has the time to plan their work and personal lives around exercise, so you can't possibly stay on a plan that's too demanding on time and energy. That's going to bring you to the next thing that you're going to discover. The key to triggering the body to turn calories into energy and muscle instead of storing them as fat. This is medical science applied to your lifestyle. We not only teach you how and when to exercise so that the food you eat turns into tremendous amounts of energy instead of turning to fat, but you'll also discover the truth about metabolism and what really elevates it. After all, a faster metabolism means a boost in all of your body's systems, including your nervous system, your brain, which directly influences your mental state and your anxiety level. You're going to find out the truth about muscle. You'll build muscle, but you do not need to be a bodybuilder to reap the benefit of minimized anxiety. Now, what about cardio? Well, you're wasting your time if you're doing it like the experts tell you to do it. You will see firsthand how you will get all the same results of reduction of anxiety in just 90 seconds of exercise because of the biological mechanisms and systems that MyMobileMinute activates in that time frame. Want more energy? Then tap into your greatest supply of long-lasting fuel. No, it's not carbohydrates or coffee. It's your body fat. Imagine this, taking your fat stores and turning them into fuel for your body anytime you need it, giving you an energy boost while reducing your anxiety and burning fat. And when you log in, you are going to learn the shocking reason why other programs fail and how MyMobileMinute guards against those typical failures. You're also going to learn specific exercises that burn massive amounts of fat in just 90 seconds. Now, I'm not going to go into that any further right now, but I will tell you that once you learn this, if you have a few pounds to lose as well, you will never look at weight loss the same way again. And it's easy to get started with MyMobileMinute. You don't need to invest a lot of time reading ebooks, watching DVDs, or listening to long webinars. We provide you what you need to know to get started in under 10 minutes by the time of your next meal. Now, the price. I will get to that in a few moments. I want to tell you a little more first. I want to tell you that even though MyMobileMinute is about fitness and reducing your anxiety, being overweight does often accompany anxiety and depression. And MyMobileMinute naturally reduces your appetite. So I want to tell you about how we approach nutrition. First, understand that the metabolic effect of MyMobileMinute curbs your appetite naturally. All we need to do is provide you with the guidance to make the healthier choices you'll automatically be craving. The MyMobileMinute nutrition program is about making small adjustments to how you eat. No radical changes that cause you to feel deprived. So it's simple, it's stress-free. And you still get to eat all your favorite foods while losing weight and minimizing your anxiety. So what's the price for this groundbreaking system? Let's face it, going to a personal trainer is expensive. Going to a dietitian is expensive. And that's not to mention the doctor bills that most of us face from lifestyle diseases that could be prevented from being in shape. Diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart conditions, even some forms of cancer. Traditional in-person coaching of the quality we provide would easily cost you over $7,200 per month. The MyMobileMinute Wellness Center technology allows you to get the same benefits for a fraction of that cost. Plus, if you go buy another exercise video off the shelf, you're without support and you're right back to being on your own. What do you think a fair price would be? Well, $147 would be more than fair considering all the bonuses I'm about to give you. But you're not going to pay $147. You won't even pay $99. In fact, you won't even pay $59. By ordering today through this video, you get the entire MyMobileMinute system and every bonus I'm about to cover for only $39.95. And this is fully guaranteed for 67 days. Try it. See how well it works for you. If, for any reason, you do not fall in love with MyMobileMinute, simply ask us for a refund and we'll give it to you without questions or hassle, and you can keep all the bonuses just for giving it a shot. Well, speaking of bonuses, you're going to get, and this is the big one, 4 weeks of anxiety relief coaching with Dr. Frank Lawless of the Dr. Phil Show. Dr. Lawless is one of the world's leading authorities on the use of imagery and relaxation to minimize the stress hormone and prevent anxiety. Dr. Lawless's clinic charges clients thousands of dollars for a single in-person consultation with him. 4 weeks of MyMobileMinute online wellness coaching with Dr. Cat. Studies show that people are much more likely to succeed at their health and wellness goals when they use a wellness coach. Dr. Cat consults for Dr. Lawless and Dr. Phil and is the CEO and founder of MyTherapyNet.com, the largest network of online therapists globally. You also get 4 weeks of music therapy coaching to help you use specific kinds of music that reduce anxiety and help you create the results you want in life. 4 weeks of MyMobileMinute inspirations designed to inspire and motivate you to develop your optimal self. The Mind Body Series Relaxation for Weight Loss MP3 program. This program, created by Dr. Lawless and I for Dr. Phil's Ultimate Weight Loss Challenge, induces relaxation and reduces the production of cortisol, a hormone produced by stress that prevents weight loss. You also get the MyMobileMinute Acceleration Module Number 1. You'll learn simple strategies that will supercharge your efforts. And finally, take the MyMobileMinute Wellness Assessment to receive feedback from the MyMobileMinute team of coaches. Plus, you receive free lifetime updates of the MyMobileMinute program. All of this for only $39.95. Look it over. If it's not for you, just email us and you'll get every penny back. The risk is 100% on Dr. Lawless and me. Okay, I want you to click on the button below this video that says Add to Cart, because I know you can see that this is a proven, easy-to-use fitness system that will work for you to reduce your anxiety and help your overall health. Again, you have absolutely no risk, and this is fully guaranteed to work for anyone at any age in any physical condition. MyMobileMinute literally reprograms your body and your mind for permanent fitness success. So click on the Add to Cart button for instant risk-free access, and do it for yourself and your family right now.